Brendan Fraser, in the movie Keith, demonstrated an incredible mastery of acting transformation. In this role, he embodied the image of Charlie, imprisoned in his body, suffering from extreme obesity. To achieve maximum authenticity, Fraser did not just play the role, but also paid serious attention to preparation. The actor consulted with the Obesity Coalition and worked with a choreographer for many months to perfect his character's complex movements. This allowed him to achieve a stunningly convincing interpretation of the role. Interestingly, the role of Keith had personal significance for Fraser, as he himself had experienced similar problems with obesity and depression in recent decades. His own health and personal tragedies affected his appearance, and he rarely appeared in public. However, his role in KIT helped him return to the Hollywood limelight, and he not only resurrected his career, but was also awarded an Academy Award. One cannot forget the contribution of the makeup artists who created a 136-pound suit that mimicked human skin. They worked daily on Fraser's transformation for 6 hours, and their labor made it possible to convincingly embody this complex role. The Academy Award for Best Makeup seems even fairer, translated with www.deeple.com. Translator free version. Mia Goth in the movie X trilogy directed by Ty West has already become a cult. We are interested in the first movie, the events of which are set in Texas in the 70s. The film crew comes to the backwoods, wanting to shoot here the best pornographic movie in history. As in any self-respecting slasher, after the arrival of uninvited guests begin to die one by one. Movie X, released by the famous studio A24, was a breakthrough for British actress Mia Goth, who played two roles at once, porn star Maxine and crazy old lady Pearl. Contrary to external differences, her characters are mirror images of each other. Maxine dreams of world fame and is ready to take her by any means necessary. As we learn in the second part of the trilogy, the elderly killer Pearl also dreamed of shining under the spotlight. Goth is organic in both images and, not without reason, is considered the main star of the genre right now. Tilda Swinton in the movie Suspiria. The plot of the movie is based on the eponymous work by Dario Argento, whose visual style has influenced many modern filmmakers. The action unfolds in the 70s. A young American woman named Susie comes to Berlin to audition for a famous ballet company. At the first rehearsal, she gets the coveted role of the first ballerina. Soon after, mysterious events begin to occur within the walls of the ballet studio. Tilda Swinton performed to different roles in the movie. If her image of Madame Blanche is easily recognizable, her role as a German psychoanalyst Joseph Klemperer, who is presented in the film as Lutz Abersdorf, became a mystery to both critics and viewers. The creators of the movie even indicated in the credits the name of the non-existent actor Lutz Abersdorf and invented a biography for him. Later, Tilda Swinton admitted that it was she who played the role of Abersdorf. James McAvoy in the movie Glass. While the previous heroes of the article achieved fame by changing their weight, James McAvoy was forced to follow a strict diet and increase his muscle mass, which was previously uncharacteristic of him. All this was done to create a controversial sequel to the terrible movie Split. The plot develops in a psychiatric hospital, where Kevin Crumb, known as Ort, who suffers from multiple personality disorder, finds himself. In addition to this psychopath, there are David Dunn from Unbreakable, who has dedicated his life to fighting crime, as well as his arch-rival Elijah Price, known as Mr. Glass. The treatment is handled by Ellie Staple, who has previously worked with people who thought they had superpowers. It never occurred to the therapist that Crumb, Dunn and Price were really who they thought they were, since the second installment, dubbed Glass, would feature the Beast shirtless in daylight. McAvoy was forced to take up residence in a gym. According to the performer of the role, he trained not only outside of work, but also on the set, so that the veins swelled right in the frame, and the muscles were always in tone. The result is really impressive, which cannot be said about the movie. David Harbour in the 4th season of Very Strange Things. Of course, speaking of the acting feats of recent years, we can't ignore David Harbour, who transformed for the 4th season of Very Strange Things. Obese sheriff in his performance miraculously survived the explosion at Starcourt, falls into a Soviet prisoner of war camp in Kamchatka, and to match the image of a man who is kept in inhumane conditions, starved and forced to work from morning till night, Harbour for 8 months dropped at least 34 kilograms, and then a year to maintain the form. Hard work was not in vain. In place of the beer belly showed the cubes of the press, which could be the envy of even young stars. Unfortunately, immediately after that, Harbour was forced to regain weight for the role of Santa in the Christmas action film Grueling Diets, and then again sat on a strict diet in order to restore the form to the 5th season of the most popular series of the planet. We can only hope that such leaps will not affect the health of the already old favorite of the public. Jared Leto in the movie House of Gucci. In his 50s, Jared Leto still looks 25. At the same time, the singer, firmly settled in Hollywood, tests his body for strength no less than Christian Bale. So, for the Oscar-winning role in Dallas Buyers Club, Leto shrunk to anorexic 53 kilograms, removed all the hair from his body and learned to walk in heels. And for Chapter 27 about Lenin's killer, on the contrary, gained 30 kilograms. More recently, Leto changed again beyond recognition, playing in the living classic Ridley Scott in the sensational biopic House of Gucci about the representatives of the fashion house. The actor played Paolo Gucci, sharing the screen with Lady Gaga, Al Pacino and Adam Driver. Thanks to the talent of makeup artists, the lean singer with impeccable hair turned into a chubby, balding Italian. On a mere external resemblance to his prototype, Leto did not stop, having previously viewed a lot of archival videos. And despite the mixed reaction of critics, Paolo Gucci, his performance turned out to be bright and memorable. Colin Farrell in the movie Batman. Colin Farrell is another outstanding actor who has been buried under tons of latex makeup in the recent past. And in the case of Batman, this decision seems natural. The Irishman needed to become a supervillain penguin, whose appearance traditionally goes beyond the usual standards. Previously, this image embodied Danny DeVito, as if born for this role. The creator of the new Batman, Matt Reeves, decided to abandon the fairy tale atmosphere of Burton in favor of a gloomy neo-noir. That's why Penguin turned from a gothic freak, as if descended from the pages of comic books, into a hardcore gangster like Capone. Despite the fact that Farrell has 5 scenes in the movie, his character was loved even by the most demanding fans of the genre. As a result, the Penguin was decided to shoot a full-fledged crime series, which should be released in 2024 year.